Go get it! Late match review time. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing, all the comments. We had a great match. I'll do a quick little match review, and then I'm going to go into the comments and talk about some things and shout outs and all that good stuff. That match was a great match. What are the odds that Hendo would bang in that worldie after my dad was just giving him the gears? And I'm telling my dad, we got to support Henderson. I don't care. Like, he's our captain. Let's go. And there you go. I'm really happy, guys. I couldn't ask for more. Like, so much love to you guys. All this love you're sending my way. I couldn't even keep up with the comments. I feel so bad because some of the comments, they deserve a response. They're that good. And I failed to do it, but it's getting to that point, guys, where I can't. It was my birthday just on the weekend, and I had all that going. I was not in a place where I could comment. There was too much going on. So I did my comments and replies and stuff as soon as I could after the match with the reaction video, but that was it. And hey, yeah, the Leicester one hit 7,000 views. That was pretty good. I was happy about that after my little YouTube rant on Twitter. You know, little tinfoil hat stuff, thinking they're holding me down. I don't know, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. I just did that because they had froze it at 238 and it was at 700 views. And I know if you bump 500 and you bump 1,000, you show up a lot of places and you get way more exposure. So that's why I sent that tweet. You know, this one, you know, it's at 1,000. I thought this one has the better reaction with Henderson in it, especially after what was said in the last video. But that's okay. You're not going to get the same every time, and it was a later game, you know. So that kind of is expected. But yeah, guys, the comments are amazing. The match was amazing. Quick player ratings. Mignolet 9.5. Epic save to keep us in it, to hold the win towards the end. I missed it in the reaction video. Well, I was going to put it in, and I was having trouble finding it, and I thought, I got to get this video up. This Henderson goal's too hot. I got to do it right now. So, Mignolet, sorry, buddy. Giving you 9.5. You were excellent. You know, could I even fault him for the goal? I don't know. I can't even remember what it looks like too much from his point of view. So, 9.5 it is. Klein gets a 9. Matip, 9. Milner, 10. James Milner's back pocket, as Jessica likes to say. Lovren, 10. Man of the match until the Henderson goal. Hendo, 10. Man of the match for sure. But I just wanted to say, hey, Lovren was right in there too. And again, regardless of both goals for those guys, they had perfect games. A perfect match. Henderson did kick it over the net. What, you know, earlier trying to go for a worldie, but you know, my dad gave him the flack, but that was perfect because that set up how epic it was when that goal went in. So no, Hendo gets a 10. That goal was sensational. Lovren got a 10. Hendo the man of the match. Wijnaldum a 9. You know, right in my dad's face. Lallana 8.5. Mane, I gave him an 8. And the only reason why is because I don't have markings for him. So he could have been a 10 for all I know. He could have been a 9, you know. But that's all I had, so I gave him an 8. Lucas, I was nice on him last vid because he was good aside from the bungling, you know, to Vardy. But I got 3 minuses and 2 positives. And Lucas, you know, I really like Lucas, but he is so iffy back there, and he always goofs up somehow, tripping a guy up. That's one of his big flaws. And of course, his passing and his awareness defensively. But I know he's more of a holding midfielder than a defender. So, you know, I appreciate Lucas's effort. But on this one, I'm giving him like a 6 or something. Even the last match, he probably should have got something like that or even lower. But that's my thoughts on Lucas there. Coutinho, boom, 9. Excellent match from Coutinho. Good assist there on the Lovren goal. Sturridge, a 7. Didn't really have markings for him. Missed 2 shots. But, you know, I'm happy with Sturridge. You know, I think in the last couple games, he could have probably got 5 or 6 goals. I mean, Sturridge most of his games, it's not a hard thing for Sturridge to get 2 goals. So when they don't go in or they bounce off the goalie or they're really close, you know, take our reactions with a grain of salt. My dad will say weird things in there about people having to go. Don't even worry about it. So that's that. Excellent match. And I'm really happy with that performance. You know, we just got to get a little sharper. Now, we still got lots of time. I'm going to go through all the comments here. I'm not going to go through all the comments, I should say. I'm going to shout out to everyone and maybe talk about some of the comments, but it's too much. And I really thank you guys. Like, this is awesome. I just couldn't get back. So, Stephen from Cheshire, or Cheshire, I don't know how to pronounce it, so you guys get a good laugh out of that. Thank you, man. Awesome comment there. Seeing me do a commentary at Anfield, that would be epic. Guys, if I lived in Liverpool, let me tell you, this Canadian Yank, it's a joke, obviously, a Yank's an American, I'd get some views. Everyone was giving me flack when I first started, you know. Who's this Yank? I'm like, I'm Canadian. But, you know, now that the channel's going, if I lived there, man, we could get some good things going. And one day I gotta go, and I gotta meet a lot of you guys for sure, and we'll do some things, no doubt. I've never been to Anfield, guys. I've never seen a match. The last time I was in England was in 2005, right after we won the Champions League. I didn't even watch football back then, guys. You know, my dad came into my work to tell me what had happened. He was so blown away by the greatest epic comeback of all time. You know, and I was really happy for him. I could see it was a big thing, but I was a basketball guy back then. I just didn't follow footy back then, you know. But my dad followed it all these years, so I knew what it meant to him. Right? So, yeah. So I've never been. So we went there in 2005 September, and what match do we go to see? Bolton Wanderers. No Liverpool match for me, right? So that's okay. That was way back when, and I really didn't care back then anyway. But, you know, I became a fan not too long ago. I mean, I shouldn't say became a fan, because I've always been a Liverpool fan. I never really was interested in football, and I was doing all sorts of other things back then. So, but yeah, now you can see I'm a real fan now. That's for sure. But yeah, guys, awesome comments. One day I'll go down there, or up there, over there. God willing, of course. You know. But for now, I'm here in Canada. You know. But I'd love to be there, guys. Mark Turner, shout out to you, man. I love your comments. Garth Hastings, thank you. Shout out. Mr. Postbox Face, shout out to you. Winston Bogart, shout out to you. About Wijnaldum, I think Wijnaldum's great. You're saying the jury's still out on him, but watch what he does with the ball. You know, and watch his thinking with the ball. I think, was it the Lana goal? Such a cool pass. And I mean, literally, like, just did it so quick and cool. Great pass. So, I think Wijnaldum's going to be just fine, if not stellar. Shout out to Jurgen Klopp. That's someone's username. Shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to Michael Pinky Kraus. You have been here since day one, and your comments have really inspired me a lot of times, especially the footy one when you said I had some techers. I didn't even know what techers meant. I had to go look it up. But I can play. Let me tell you, if I get in shape, I think I could play at a professional level, but I am 35 now, so. Shout out to Nikki Mack, one of my best supporters, sharing all my vids, giving me great comments all the time. Thank you so much for all your help. It's so much appreciated for you to do that. Thank you, Nikki, so much. Bob UK, shout out to you. Everything, shout out to you. Fried Rye, shout out to you. Go get it. James Waring, my father is not from Liverpool. He's from Atherton. Shout out to you, man. And you've given me a lot of comments. And one of them, I don't know why, they were still showing up in the approval one or spam one. But don't worry, I can figure that stuff out. If people post a few, YouTube doesn't know who's who, right? There's a lot of automated things that we got to fight through. Shout out to Mr. Smith. Shout out to L10T999. You've been there since as far as I can remember as well, and your comments have always been awesome. You definitely have been shortchanged on the shout outs, man, or woman. Thank you so much for the shout out. Felix Roberts, shout out to you. Thank you, buddy. Jack Daniels, I didn't get back to a Jack Daniels comment. That's how you know. Like, whoa, he hasn't got back to Jack Daniels. Okay, you might. That's your barometer. If I don't get back to Jack Daniels, you're not getting a reply, right? I did get to one or two because they were great comments, but Jack's the one who's been with me. Like, I know since day one, such great comments, and I always try to get back to Jack. Try to get back to everyone, but Jack, you know, you've been there for so long, and have always helped me through a lot of things on here. So much appreciated. Shout out to you as always. John Cammy. My apologies, my eyes can't pick up the letters there. John Cammy, thank you so much. You've sent me a lot of comments, and you really deserve a shout out. You've also been shortchanged as well, man. Bradley Williams, shout out to you. The Henderson, I did get to your comment. That was an epic goal, man. Thanks for the comments. Dave Nathan 2002, shout out to you. You've deserved a shout out for a while, I think. I've seen you comment quite a few times. This one I can't read, guys. I'm gonna say Wilden or Wilden. I can't pronounce the last name, but you know who you are. Shout out to you. Jeff Mensa, shout out to you. You and your dad are quality. Go get it. Let me know if you guys come over for a game. Would love to have a beer with y'all. This season is starting to feel like one of those special LFC journeys. You'll never walk alone. I feel the same way. And yeah, no, totally. If we're in there, if we get down to Liverpool, you know, there's going to be some awesome times for sure, guys. So we'll figure all that out when the time comes, you know. Some of these usernames, what are you guys thinking? Shout out to Slow Vomit. Okay. There's your username right there. Shout out to you, man. Or woman. I would hope man at that point. Shout out to, this is a great comment. I didn't get back to this one, but I should have. Emily Heskey. You guys have funny usernames. Underrated YouTube channel. It is, brother. Let me tell you. Like, I'm fighting tooth and nail with YouTube to get this thing going, to show this video everywhere. But, you know, it seems like they want to control me, bruh. You know? But that's okay. Neo will break out of the Matrix and break back in. You know, whatever. Thank you so much. But seeing that, when I saw that, it's like, as long as you guys see it, as long as you guys rate it, that's all I care about. So I'm very thankful. Thank you so much. Harry LFC, shout out to you. You've been there a long time. Thank you so much. As far as I know and remember, that sounds a lot familiar there. Dante Burgess, thank you so much for your comment. And hey, Jessica Kyle, but I got back to you on Twitter. And I always give you shout outs. And yeah, Milner's back pocket, baby. So good. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I covered almost everyone. There's older ones too. A. Ali, shout out to you. Tony Stark, he's the one who said Wijnaldum's a tactical genius. I put that in the reaction vid. I didn't say Tony Stark. Iron Man. Shout out to you. United Whip Woo Era. Great stuff, lads. When I saw United, I got scared there. I go, wait a minute, is this what I think it is? And I checked out your channel. I think it's like a game channel or something. So I don't, or WWE one. So I felt like, okay, it's not United. So then I was okay. Harry LFC again. Wijnaldum again. Dean Jones. Where are you fellas from? Thought Yanks at first, then Aussies. I'm a Scouser myself from Naughty Ash. We're Canadian. My dad's from Atherton. I'm actually French-Canadian, but I was adopted. I never learned French. So yeah, I'm a rare breed, guys. Let me tell you. Ashton Smith, shout out. John Blaze Inc., shout out. Same kind of questions. Scouser Peter, shout out to you, man. I've got a lot of your comments before. They're so much appreciated. These are all late shout outs now. Bav Beek, shout out to you. Sendri, I can't pronounce these names. I don't know. Januar, get a good laugh if I mess them up. Shout out to you. Neil A, shout out to you. Had a whole bunch of comments. I only got back to one. And yeah, I got them all. And even a shout out to Elvald91 saying, if the elders say Guinea isn't a Liverpool player, then he ain't right. And we touched on that in the last video. See what help we can get my dad. Get him some meds or something. You guys are awesome. This video's long, but there was no other way for me to do it. I mean, it's so hard. Again, it was my birthday weekend. I didn't even get back to family members, so I'm kind of a jerk. I gotta try to do that. It's just hard. Like I was like overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't even function on my birthday. It was too crazy. So guys, that's the vid for you. Nice long one. Lots of shout outs. You know, sorry you guys had to sit through that if you did, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was entertaining, and I hope you got your shout out. I'll do my best with the comments. I look at it like every comment deserves a reply, but I'm one guy and I can only do so much, and I'll try. You know, the sooner you get them in there, I'll get them, I'll reply. However, sometimes I'll stop, and then one comment will catch me days later, and I'll get back to that one. So don't feel bad, you know. Every comment is so appreciated on this channel. Don't feel bad at all if I don't get back to you. And I try to make it up with shout outs or something. So yeah, guys, that's it. Vid's very long now. No, a few more things maybe. We're playing Derby. We'll get that match in there. I'm pretty sure we'll have it over here, I hope. And then we're playing, who are we playing? We got a match on, for some reason I was thinking it was international break again when we had it last week. That's how wired I was. So I didn't make the match review, I was too busy. But we got this one here now. And we're playing, frick, I don't even remember, guys. I'm sorry, I apologize. I like the vids to have a good flow. Hull, it was Hull, wasn't it? So we're playing them. That's going to be awesome. And yeah, we're doing well in the standings. And United lost. And I'm going to do a reaction video. I'm going to watch those highlights. I had a feeling United was going to lose to Watford, and they beat them. So I'm gonna watch those highlights and do a reaction vid for you guys, no doubt. We'll catch that there. But I know I was thinking United's going to lose this one. I always hope for them to lose, obviously. But against a lower club, it's like, okay, yeah, they got to lose this one. And they did. So that will be a cool reaction vid. I'll do that one up next for you guys. But yeah, that's it. Try to give you guys more content. Thank you guys for your support. Let me know what you guys think for lineups for the Derby match. I'm not going to do a preview for that. I really don't do previews much right now because of time. You know, but over time things will change, and one day if I'm not bound by a job and other things, and I can do YouTube and music and all these other things I do, you know, that will come one day, God willing, and then I will have a lot more time for extra comments and interaction and stuff. So that's it. I'm rambling. 19 minutes on the vid. I'm so happy. Channel's booming. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Seriously, like, couldn't have done it without you guys. I would have given up on this stuff like last year when I wasn't getting through, man. I fought tooth and nail, but we did it. You know, we're on to new horizons now, and more importantly, you know, the club. You know, the club is rocking and doing amazing right now. This is going to be a stellar season, I think. That's it. Go get it. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next vid. Take care. Love you guys. Go get it.